post that everywhere real fast. Alright, and just about advertising. Fix that. Alright, and alright, we are good to go. Alright, so we are going to be playing some Random 30 with Tom Sorensen. And then in between we're going to be trying to catch up on all my other games that I haven't played for about a day. Let's see. This is kind of a burn deck. Alright, so whenever Tom Sorensen is ready, we will be playing against him. Alright, sounds like he is just finishing up a game with another player, and then we'll be good to go. So here my opponent is attacking me for what appears to be lethal damage. What did he show me? So that means on my turn, if I don't heal, I die too. This is random 30, so we'll just have to see what happens. So while we wait for Tom, we're just going to catch up on the rest of my games, which are a mixture of constructed random 30, dark draft, and I believe even beginner. I think I had one game going with that. So he's got Flame Strike and Lurking Giant, and he's at me. So we're going to go ahead and play Plentiful Dead first. Always want to use Plentiful Dead to get value, and then we're going to kill that T-Rex because we don't have a great answer to it. And then we'll recall it Plentiful Dead. Technically blocking with it zombie works, but if he has a buff it doesn't work very well. Alright, we're playing against Darwin. He surprise attacked out some dudes and killed my dude. That's on his turn. Or hurt me, not killed my dude. So I think here I just want to kill this. In which case he'll probably play Worm Hatchling afterwards, which is fine. This is against, and this is random 30 for sure. He's attacking me for 5. I don't really want to take 5. Inner Demon doesn't do anything. Angel like blocks it successfully. And Dark Leader blocks it successfully. I'm probably gonna Inner Demon it on my turn. Does that affect what I play this turn? I think Dark Leader's safer actually. Killed my Force Mage and 5 damage to me. Yeah, that's great. Here I played a Unicorn, he played a Pyromancer, we're fine with that. This is the draft, this is stack seems pretty good in this deck. So we'll see how this goes. I hope my microphone's alright, if anyone's around to check. Alright, and Tom is ready, so we will hop into a game with Tom. Alright, so I'm going first. I don't want Time Bender. Or Time Walker. I don't have Hunting Raptor value. I'm going to keep the Plentiful Dead and these two, and we'll see what happens. So here we're just going to play the Ancient Chant, I believe. Plentiful Dead's just a bit too high of a value card to throw away, in case you do have Evil in your deck. Alright, and Tom is ready. This is the worn out shirt. Alright, he's playing a White Dragon and ending. I think I'd play an Angelic Protector. Target this off. So this is a pretty safe play. There's not much you can do to punish a Angelic Protector. Eternate Blade. This way I'm at least developing even if he doesn't have a developmental play. Because I can't really deal with the White Dragon right now, and I don't want to have to spend my gold on an Angelic Protector to block it. On a later turn, which would then give him the gold advantage. Probably in a more relevant situation. Okay, so here he's playing a Dark Assassin with no loyalty. So I have the option of C-tightening it, but he may have loyalty for it still. He could also have the Risen in hand. That would be silly. If he does have the Risen, it's not great for me. Kinda wanna play Pyromancer and kill the Dark Assassin, but then I'm spending my gold first. But if I attack and he does have the Risen, then he gets value. C-tightening the Dark Assassin's not terrible, but then it does walk into him having loyalty still to kill my Angelic Protector at least on his turn. I kinda want to attack with the Protector and I kinda don't. I don't because it blocks White Dragon very cleanly. So I think here I'm going to play the Pyromancer, kill the Dark Assassin, and end the turn. Because I think that's probably the best choice. I'm not walking into any combat tricks. I'm still able to block the White Dragon. And I've gotten value for my turn. On his turn, it's looking like I'll probably play Angel of Mercy if Angelic Protector dies. Or possibly even if not. I don't really have many other plays. I could recall Ancient Chant, or I could use Pyromancer's ability, both of which are completely fine as well. So we'll go ahead and still end. Because we don't have a very aggressive draw, so we're not going to be going for the main push. Banishment. Okay. And that was on his turn. He's coming at me airborne. And I don't have a solution to it. So I'm just going to recall the Ancient Chant, because nothing else is that great. Angel of Mercy doesn't really block it, doesn't do anything. Wolf's Call isn't very good, so we are going to do the Ancient Chant. Picking up that Necromancer Lord is pretty nice, but it doesn't do much right now. If I pick up another evil card, it will do some good work with the Dark Assassin, though. Here I think we attack first, and then I'm not sure. Maybe Wolf Skull, we make Sea Titan. We could even Sea Titan our own Pyromancer, which isn't terrible. It does put us up to 8 cards though. But what that does is it protects our Pyromancer from like a board clear that he'd have to play to deal with my Sea Titan. Whereas Sea Titaning the White Dragon saves me 5 health in the long run, but it does give him the ability to recycle off of it. But I think I still probably bounce it, because my hand's pretty fat. I don't really want to play anything else. And then I'm just going to hop over. Nah, I'm going to stick to TomS game actually. What am I saying? I do normally switch around games, but I think this is worth staying with. So, on my opponent's turn, okay, inheritance, darn. Yeah, so that's where bouncing my own dude would be useful. I think end of turn I'm going to discard Ancient Chant. Because I will be able to recycle it later. So on my opponent's turn, I have a couple choices. Here I think I'm going to Plentiful Dead. But bouncing my Pyromancer there was also a very fine choice. I don't know if he would have played Inheritance still, though. So I could even Memory Spirit immediately to get back my Plentiful Dead, but I want to leave my options open. If he just passes, I'm definitely going to play Memory Spirit. His deck's already getting kind of low. Alright, we are just going to play the Memory Spirit still. And now it's between the Ancient Chant and the Plentiful Dead. I'm going to get the Ancient Chant, because I think he would have banished the Plentiful Dead already. That's a good draw. So here I'm probably going to Palace Guard and still get rid of the White Dragon, because I could draw into a bounce to deal with the Memory Spirit, whereas the White Dragon bouncing is not ideal. It also makes my Lightning Storm slightly more efficient, and if I really wanted Angel of Mercy, could even trade with it. Divine Judgment to draw 2, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna end. So I think I do just take the 5. It's not great, but I'm not in a much better position than to just take it. Because I really don't want to spend my gold, because I have no information about his hand. And I don't have anything that would develop the board, as well as deal with it. Cave Troll. Yeah, that's fine. Angel of Death. Is that better than Necromancer Lord? Probably. I'm gonna go ahead and attack first. I was debating playing the Pegasus to go with it. Okay. Oh jeez. That's kind of painful. The Angel of Mercy is probably gonna get value then, though. But that's the power of Brave Squire right there. Yeah, I guess I could have gone for like a huge swing with like Pegasus and Mighty Blow. Kind of risky though. Do I just Necromancer Lord banish Memory Spirit with Palace Guard? Angel of Death kills the Memory Spirit, but leaves the Cave Troll. Necromancer Lord gives me a Palace Guard, but leaves the token. Um, this is a really tough spot. I think I am gonna Necromancer Lord with Palace Guard. So the reason I'm dealing with the airborne thing is because I can block this for a while at least. And then I have 20 cards. He's shown it. He doesn't have discard pile vanish. So we're going to replay the Plentiful Dead. I think getting rid of Cave Troll may have been correct just because it's going to come back. But I didn't really have a good way to deal with it. And this way I can still block it. Otherwise I cannot block the Memory Spirit. Yeah, I think... so he's probably running low on plays, because in Random 30 you usually do. Here he's jamming the Airborne. I'm going to play the Pegasus just as a blocker for that, because I don't really want to look forward to taking that damage. It probably pained him a bit to not have loyalty on it, but that's kind of what happens sometimes. Here I am just going to take 2, go to 15. And then I'll be able to block everything else that's in play. Oh, there's the Force Mage. Oh wow, he's aggressive. He's really aggressive. Wow. Okay. I think I do have to Lightning Storm it. So Angel of Mercy just dies and doesn't kill it. And drawing cards isn't gonna help me. Yeah. So here I'm just hoping to draw an evil card and have my Angel of Death activate. Not a great spot to be in. Alright, Bitten is the evil card that I was hoping for. So Angel of Death isn't even that great here. It cleans up the board nice, but Tom will be at 5 cards with gold. I'll be at 14. I think that Palace Guard is not very useful in this board state, and he has a lot of useful cards in the board state. So even though it only netted me 1 card and 0 gold, it's still better. He's got probably more limited plays because he's got less cards. But he's probably in a fine spot. He's got his Cave Troll in his discard pile. Right now I'm kind of looking at like Mighty Blow and Lightning Storm as my way to cheese it out. Otherwise, I've got Angel of Mercy hit my Palace Guard if he doesn't deal with my discard pile. Which can be pretty huge. Speaking of Angel of Mercy, he does get back his Gargoyle, so he'll be able to draw a card. But then I'll have a blocker for his Mercy itself. So he's going up to 6 cards. Yeah. So if he just ends, I think I still just play Angel of Mercy. He's had so many zeros. Courageous Soul. That's an interesting choice to recycle. Yeah, we are gonna play the Angel of Mercy. Let him have to clear the board. Sea Titan. Brutal. Flash Fire. It's not doing enough. I've just been on the back foot most of this game, unfortunately. If I drew a Drinker of Blood, I may be able to come back with my Wolf's Call. What I'm looking like, what I'm looking at as a play this turn is Plentiful Dead into Bitten, targeting Angel of Mercy. But then if he has like Resurrection, I'm kind of screwed. I'll be taking 2 from the Watchful Gargoyle, so I'll be going down to 11. I'll be able to block all of his ground stuff. No, I can block the Gargoyle with an Angel of Death. Angel of Mercy will come back down next turn probably. I can Mighty Blow, draw 2. If Ancient Chant is sitting here doing nothing. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and try and live. He just had me on the back foot most of this game, unfortunately. Oh, joy. So if he attacks with non-human tokens first, that's great for Flash Fire. Otherwise, my Flash Fire is going to be kind of garbage. But he's definitely trying to push out the win here. Yeah. I mean, the way he's playing so aggressively, I want to guess that he has Flame Strike in his hand. Which means that if I take 6 from the human tokens, I lose. I could play Wolf's Call this turn to get extra blockers. Angel of Mercy could block Ogre Mercenary. He still has a gold. It's brutal. Coming in for 4 now. So now do I play the Angel of Mercy or do I not? That is the question. Problem is that Palace Guard's not going to do much when I bring it back either. But Wolf's Call really isn't looking great either. Wolf's Call gives me safer blocks, kind of. I think we play Wolf's Call. My out right now is getting a board clear to deal with that Sea Titan. Unfortunately. So we'll see how this goes. Transformation. So I'm going to take 4 in the air. Nope, I'm taking 1 billion damage. Dealing 2 to myself saves myself 8 damage. So if he does have Flame Strike, I do lose though. But I think that's inevitable. That would be back foot swing, but I think right here I just have to draw 2. Technically I'm not dead on board. So he doesn't have Flame Strike. That's always good. And here I just kind of have to deal with it, because 5 health is so much more damage kills you than 6 health. There's Forked Lightning, Rain of Fire, I think one more. It's definitely much more significant than 6. So if he has it, he has it. I don't have any more answers. And he'll actually see that if he does anything. That's the way the game's currently set up. Putting me to 1, most likely. No, he's not. Wow. That has breakthrough though, so I think this turn's gonna be Steel Golem. Yeah. And I'm not gonna swing because I need to have an airborne blocker. It also gives me the Pegasus that recycles if it lives. So now if he plays a board clear, I'll be okay, because I won't have Sea Titan in play. But he does have a decent hand compared to me, probably. Because swinging for 4 there really doesn't accomplish much. Putting him to 14 is pretty much the same as 18. in my current situation. That being said, Mighty Blow is going to start being relevant pretty soon. Oh, hi. So he spent his gold on that. Here I'm going to block. So I could rally, put it up to 5, that doesn't matter. So I'm going to Mighty Blow. This gives me extra card draws on my turn and kills off his Avenging Angel, so I'll be able to attack. He is at 26 though, so he's going to have more health. But that proves that Mighty Blowing the Angel, or attacking with the Angel would have been wrong. So... like, he could get in 2 damage if he really tried this turn. Oh, right, he has a White Dragon. I remember that card. And he gets to recycle. He might not recycle, though. He's at 7 cards in his deck. I think he went through his entire deck. That's where the White Dragon came from, actually. Yeah, I banished it with a Palace card at the start. Wow, putting the Avenging Angel on the bottom's interesting. It doesn't draw cards. I probably would have put Transform or Ceasefire. He gets 2 free damage. He's seen his entire deck. I haven't seen every card in his hand, though. Put that on the bottom. And that on the bottom. Let's see. So I can come in with 8 in the air. That's not enough. Psionic Assault might get there at some point. Could turn his White Dragon. Get in for 12 in the air. Or even 17, but still not enough. Maybe turning his Noble Unicorn's the right play. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn his Unicorn, but first I'm going to kill this. Because turning it may influence his decision on this. He's probably going to play Inheritance of the Meek pretty soon, because I believe he put it on the bottom. In which case I don't think I have a chance. Maybe if I play Thundarus. But turning his Unicorn is more important than playing Thundarus, because it means that he won't be able to draw cards as frequently. Do I keep up the Force Mage or not? No. Maybe playing Thundarus is better than stealing the Unicorn just because of Inheritance of the Meek. But I just really want to make sure that he doesn't draw out, because he's so close. He drew 2 off of Hurricane, returns Cave Troll to his hand. Okay, so yeah, he is going out for the draw out. So taking the Unicorns, right? I mean, I feel like attacking for 13 is fine here. After this turn, he's going to have Cave Troll ready to block it, though. Oh, right. For whatever reason, I thought I had something that would get past it, but I do not. Oops. Oh. Rain of Fire. Yeah, okay. He's had Rain of Fire then, right? I guess he spent his gold on his turn. Why didn't he just do that? Or, yeah, why didn't he do that on my turn? Oh, he recycled that, right? Okay. Jeez. That was brutal. Let's see what Tom's plan is. I'll wait for him to just send me another challenge if that's what his plan is. Alright, this game with Darwin. This is interesting. So this is a constructed game. This is using my friend's deck from Monday night. Purely evil deck. I don't like it that much. Oh, we'll attack. I wish I had a way to draw cards. So no, I'm not playing anything on his turn. Let's see. We're definitely taking the Triceratops. I think I actually take the Rage over the Hurricane here. So we're gonna do that. Here's Sea Titan. Dark Knight's really tempting, but Sea Titan's huge. So now I am just okay, thank goodness. Now I'm waiting to see if what Tom's plan is, if anyone knows. What's in my discard pile? Sea Hydra. So this is from a game where my friend Greg was playing as well, I believe. Jeez. Going to 1. That's not favorable at all. Good game, Tom. Thank you for the game. It was a tough one. You were on. You had the ball the whole time. Well played. Yeah. What? Jeez. it was a good game. I don't know how I feel about Random 30 in general, but it was well played. Um, there were the Rain of Fire that you recycled. That was the finisher. Oh, jeez. So this pack is pretty crazy. I think because I have Rage Lord goes above Gold Dragon, but I'm not sure. Definitely taking Memory Spirit as the other card though. I just need one of them. I'm gonna take the Lord of the Arena, and we'll see what happens. Alright, catch you later, Tom. And thank you for the game. See you next time you stream, or when you stop by. Yeah. Here we're playing Sea Hydra. It's pretty much covering the same grounds as Succubus. It's just a small bit harder for my opponent to deal with. But I'm at 1, so that game's probably over. He recalls Lash and plays a Courageous Soul. Not my favorite thing to see happen. Alright, here, how many evils do we currently have? 3? 3 evil cards? So we're not taking those. I just don't want to take the others. I guess we take Standard Bearer, maybe Plentiful Dead. It's not that great, but like, I don't like Chomp at all. Here's between Wave and Juggernaut. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Sage cards, so Juggernaut's not gonna really draw a card ever. But I still really like the Wave of Transformation, because, you know, it's an off-turn safety net, basically. Juggernaut's still really nice, too. And how many Punishers do we have in our deck? We have like 1, 2 1-cost gold Punishers. So maybe we take the Juggernaut still. We want to be up and pushing in this deck anyways. Here we're taking Force Mage and T-Rex. I still think Force Mage does more than the Pyromancer, or than the Fire Shaman. My audio is quiet. Alright, thank you for the heads up. How is this? Is this significantly better? Alright, cool. Let's see. Block that. If he wants to lash it, I think that's okay, because I have my Angel of Light. Although if he has Fireball, then I lose. Oops. Or not Fireball, Flame Strike. This game is over. Okay. And we got a new game with Emperor of Tides just started. I am going first. This is a really awkward hand. I think I'm probably throwing the T-Rex. How many wild cards do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe we don't throw the T-Rex. Maybe we throw the Sea Titan, which is really weird feeling. I just want to be able to hit that T-Rex, but I want an off-turn play. Okay, we'll play Triceratops. Alright, that's kind of a feel bad. Oh well. I was kind of greedy, so that's reasonable. Triceratops is still a really strong first turn play. Alright, so he didn't rage or lash, so I'm happy. Why is it +2? Oh yeah, okay. Alright, and this game's going pretty actively, so I'll stick to it. Or these two games. He drew 2 and played Muse. Oof. That's a lot of cards. Okay. That's not looking great. So we'll see how these two games develop. They're both with Ben, also known as Emperor of Tides. He's been pretty active, so I assume he'll keep his activity up. So this game, we have a couple choices. If he attacks with the Muse, I think I even play Angel of Light to block. And this one, he's getting in. Oh wow. So I definitely have to play my Angel of Light. So double blocking there may have been right, but it was really kind of spooky to let him attack when I don't have any blockers immediately. If he did have like a Punisher. Here I'm going to 4. How do I even come back? It's random 30, so I'm not sure. Well, what the game has in store for me. Here I think I play Guilt Demon to block, actually. I don't want to spend my gold onto Angel of Light before he spends his gold. And I'm still controlling the discard pile kind of with the Guilt Demon, so I'm not too upset. Alright, so here I'm down to 4. Do I even attack? I think I'm playing Burrowing Worm to get my Worm Hatchling bigger, but Blue Dragon's probably just a better play. It's down to 3 cards. I guess I could have Priest of Kalnor in my deck, which means I wouldn't die when I attack. Okay. We'll just end, because we really are in a bad spot that game. Alright, he's fireballing my Guilt Demon. Here I think I do play the Angel of Light, because I really don't want the Muse to do anything. He's recalling Lash on his on my turn. Yeah, I'll just pass, because I'm gonna have to double block everything that he attacks with. So the first block is gonna be like Dark Leader, Angel of Light, and then Blue Dragon, Worm Hatchling on the second block if he has something. And if there's a third attack, I'm in trouble. Yeah, Angel of Light, Dark Leader, block, make a dude, play Wolf Companion, get 12 defense, take 0 damage. Okay. Okay, he just breaks everything, and then play Priest of Kalnor. Here I'm gonna play Draw 2. Okay. On his turn I have Crystal Golem, Standard Bearer, and Divine Judgment, all of which are fine. This is with Sam, he's blocking. Here I'm just gonna clear the board. It's not that big of a board, but it's big enough. Alright, back to these two games. So here, I'm blocking with this, and this. And this is making a token. The other game, he's coming at me. So we could either draw 2 with the Crystal Golem or just play the standard Bearer and block. Either way, I'm not clearing the board. So I think the Crystal Golem play is more greedy, because this way I at least get multiple blockers. That being said, I was thinking about Divine Judgmenting on my turn. So we'll have to see. We're going to play Thrasher Demon and not attack. Yeah, so we've got a couple games going on, and they're all kind of, or some of them are scaring me. That's fine. Still doesn't kill though. Maybe flash fire afterwards. That's fine. Here we're just gonna block with one dude. And here we're taking 2. Oh shoot, why didn't I block? I'm bad. I should have blocked with my Angel of Death. That was a mistake on my part. I apologize for that. I try to avoid those. Yeah. Flashfire? No, what was it? Jungle Queen. Huh. Draw 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can play Time Walker, shoot that for 2, and then deal 5 and gain 5. That's what I'm looking at as the play next turn. So I feel like that Jungle Queen could get out of hand. This game with Sam, I totally misplayed. I didn't block the Muse, but here I will block the Lurking Giant. What stinks is I just don't have a play on my opponent's turn. This is using my friend's evil deck. Greg was on stream on Monday. He was learning the game, and he made that deck. It's fine. Oh, here is not fine though. My opponent is getting ahead. I'm gonna attack for 2. We're probably just gonna drain essence, or not drain essence, Divine Judgment that game. Here I'm just scared about what the Jungle Queen's able to do. Even though he's down to 4 cards, I just don't want to ever let him get any leverage. It's a human! Oh, that's such a corner case scenario. I could reveal evil cards to this Time Walker, but I definitely don't want to. Wow. That's the first time I've had to do that, and the fact that the game itself recognizes that is really good. I wasn't sure if it would, because it's an alpha. Wow. That's awesome. No, I said I'm not doing it. Oh my goodness. Four targets are selected. 5 damage. Go up to 9. Make a dude and attack with a dude. Wow. Here he banished his own Lurking Giant to draw 2 cards. That doesn't seem that impressive. Here we're just gonna attack. And then we'll make a million zombies with a Murderous Necromancer. That's fine. We're just gonna banish everything now. So I got 4 cards from that. Okay. Wither, okay, that's fine. We'll just end. I'm just playing it really safe, because I don't want to die to Arrow or Ground. Here he took that. His hand's gonna go nuts. Oh, I totally forgot to use the Plentiful Dead, oh well. We're just gonna end. Here I'm taking 5. I don't think I even spend my gold on his turn if he doesn't spend it. Like, I wanted to play the Crystal Golem and draw 2. It was kind of dangerous. Even though he only has 3 cards, he could easily have a Punisher. We play the Crystal Golem. There's not much he can do. And I do need decent plays, so I need to draw cards. But I don't want to get punished, so I leave it out and then crack it on my turn. Oh. So, yeah, he's not punishing. He's just got a Succubus in here. I'm just gonna draw. So Forked Lightning kills that Succubus nicely, so I may just Drain Essence the other thing. He's just down on 3 cards right now, so I feel that playing this kind of attrition war and just killing his stuff is probably best. I also don't want to be taking a lot of airborne damage. Although playing Hunting Raptors and then Forked Lightning to kill both feels really good. So there was argument for other options. Yeah, see here I would have lost whatever I attacked with, so. I believe he has Lash in his discard now, okay. So he'd have to spend his gold to lash it, and then I could bitten to kill it. If he came in with that airborne at me, and he tries to get through my Blue Dragon Wolf Companion Wombo combo. So I'm just doing that so that my Blue Dragon does not die. I'm not too concerned about killing his protector at the moment, and I want to keep my gold up. He has his own Time Walker. Now I could give him a zombie, I could draw 2 cards, or I could make a wolf token. Those are my options. So making a wolf token makes it so that I can kill one of his things on my turn. And drawing 2 cards does not, and making a zombie now means he gets a zombie. I don't think I'm too concerned about him having a zombie though. Time Walker being on the ground is less concerning, but it's huge for his lash. But I have Burrowing Worm in hand. So it's kind of all these back and forths. So I think I'm just going to draw 2. Because I want more options. Which is kind of greedy. But I think it's correct. Here he's got Rally the People back to his hand. Okay. That's fine. Here he's got a Muse, and is interdeeming my thing. And he also has Plentiful Debt, and did not forget to use it. And that was his turn. And I don't have anything to do about it. So we'll just come for 5. Alright, it's my turn. I got Memory Spirit. So I could hit like Unquenchable Thirst or Bitten. Is it time to start attacking Airborne? I think not. Withering his Angelic Protector next turn seems like the right play. We're gonna play Burrowing Worm and we're gonna attack for 10. And then we'll play Burrowing Worm. Because I'm okay with trading Time Walkers. Because I have more cards in my hand. Even though they're not necessarily the highest quality right now, but that's not what my opponent knows. Cool. Make kind of a safety net for me. Then we're just gonna play Wormy. I guess I could have played Cave Troll Go, but Wormy seems safer. Here I'm gonna take the 6, because I don't have a good way to actually clear out this. Like, I could Fork Lightning it, but then he has a gold and I don't. And I'm at 42 life, so I just want to use it as a very useful resource. Oh geez, I haven't played this game for a while. He's got his gold, so if I block, he's just gonna shoot it for 4. So I'm just gonna take it. I've got Drain Essence, so life is a fine resource in that game. Oh. Goodbye, Thrasher Demon. Here we're just gonna go ahead and play a Tri-Horror. Get big and fat on the board. Here he's recalling Lash on my turn. So I think I can attack for 6 on the ground. Oh, he's just ending. That's fine. So now I have Hunting Raptors plus Lash to kill it. But I think I'm playing T-Rex. And trying for Hunting Raptors. So he doesn't know about my Lash Rage. And then we'll attack. He has his own Murderous Necromancer and a second Muse. I'm in trouble this game. He drew 3 cards. That's crazy. Spike Trap, and then he's gonna Lash it? Is that what he's doing? Just doesn't seem very good. Like, it's not really not... It's just not very useful card-wise. Like, if he has cards... I don't know. Doesn't seem very good. I guess he's just trying to get the spike trap out of his hand to give him some value because it does recycle. Here he killed my Angel of Death, smacking me for 4 airborne. Ouch. Here we're gonna rage. Just force some damage. He spent his gold literally doing nothing that turn, so. Oh geez, I'm at 8. I'm at 2. He's got Flame Strike. Yeah, we can see. Here we're gonna end. I'm gonna find spot. So let's see. So this game, he attacks with Succubus. We can either Fork Lightning, kill it, and either shoot him or this. Or we can Memory Spirit, Recall Lash, and block. Alright, Rage and block. Oh, hello there, Dark Knight. You could also recall like Drain Essence, which seems pretty good. He's attacking for a lot. He knows I have this though, so I'm not sure what he's trying to achieve. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's trying to get out of me. Maybe he was trying to get me to use my Plentiful Dead, because then I don't have it in hand. But that's fine. Yeah, I'll block. I'm not losing my T-Rex tier 2 zeros. He has 4 cards in hand. One's Rally the People, so he has 3 cards that are relevant. I don't know what they are, but they're not that great, I don't think. So it's funny, for construction purposes, is if you have 3 Courageous Souls and you attack with all of them, it's a 24 damage attack. But it's still not a very good card. It definitely pushes a lot of damage, but it's just fragile and doesn't net you cards. And most zeros you want to be netting cards. Because like even Fireball kills Muse and Thought Plucker, Courageous Soul just does nothing. Most of the time it doesn't even cost your opponent a card. Sometimes it doesn't even cost half a card. So it's not that great. Dark Knight's fantastic. I don't know, I feel like attacking one at a time still would have been better for him. Just forces more damage. So Fork Lightning. Here I think I am going to actually use Hunting Raptors on my turn to kill them both with Fork Lightning. I don't know. Memory Spiriting Drain Essence seems pretty good. I could also probably just get a lot of damage in. 9, 13. This is interesting. Because his 8 damage, I think, isn't very important to me. But my huge amounts of damage afterwards are. Yeah, I'll take 5. Or 8. This game, he's just taking it. Okay. Oh man. To the face. The dome busting begins. You could have also ping lash, kill this, my turn, ping fork. But I don't feel like that's very good. Excuse me. Angelic Protector back to the hand. Fancy. Yeah, we're just gonna. Well, let's see. We have a couple options. I definitely want to play the crowd control this turn. It's just a matter of how much I want to do. Pew. Then here I'll attack first, and then I'll probably flash this, because I want to keep my Plentiful Dead alive. He does have Angelic Protector in hand, but that's fine. My hand's not looking too great for my opponent's turn. I'm probably just going to play Memory Spirit and get back Rage, use it as a draw too. On my turn or something. I could also surprise attack out Blue Dragon, kill Corpse Taker. I could also surprise attack out Memory Spirit, just get the surprise attack out of my hand. But I still have some significant cards to be surprise attacked, like Sea Titan, Pack Alpha, Palace Guard, and keeping green cards in my hand for Strafing Dragon. Alright, incoming Lash value. He knows about it. I have Drain Essence. What's he trying to do? I don't know. Maybe he's trying to bait me. I'm just not sure what he's baiting me with. Maybe Medusa? Nope. He's just eating it. So now it's looking like Memory Spirit's getting back Forked Lightning. I'm just Blue Dragoning. Okay. I will take your 4 damage. So he has to kill my Hunting Raptors or he loses, right? I'll just take 10, go to 14, he can't kill me from that. And even take 5, I'll just block 1 with a zombie. I'm in a fight spot this game, I like this. I like being in games where I'm in a fight spot. The other game with Ben going on right now, I'm at 9 life, so that's not so much of the good position. He played a Thought Plucker? Yeah, I guess I'll discard Blue Dragon. that just means I win, right? I mean, I could be wrong. But like memory, spirit, get back forth, lightning. And I'm happy with this. Okay, so yeah. This is interesting. Okay. Pew. Pew pew. No thought pluckers allowed. We have won. Thank goodness. I like winning. So this game's probably going to be the next game played. It seems like all my other opponents have walked away, so I may queue up another. Let's see if we can queue up a real-time draft. That would be fun. Drink some water while we wait. Not sure if Ben's in the mood to finish up this game. Looks like, but I could be good. Wrong. All right, we started up a game with 1 gold. Cool. This pack's all right. Would definitely take in Brave Squires, the strongest card for sure. Gold Dragon, probably the next pick. So my opponent's probably taking Gold Dragon standalone. I don't have to worry about those cards. They're just kind of cards. Here we're taking Zombie Apocalypse and Ceasefire. I don't like Time Bender that much. In turn is sometimes really slow too. So far I've been very happy with my 3 cards. Here I'm not committed to any loyalties yet, which makes this pack really awkward. I'm looking at probably Ogre Mercenary because it's the only card without loyalty on it. I'd love Angel of Death and Necromancer Lord, so my opponent may just end up with them both, unfortunately. But that's okay. We'll make it work. Here we're taking, I think, we're definitely taking Surprise Attack, and then I think Rain of Fire over the other two. Lord of the Arena is a nice Punisher to pick up, especially this early in the draft, because you could pick up like a Pegasus to go with it. But Rain of Fire provides some direct damage and some draw. I do have a lot of draw twos kind of already. Maybe I take the Lord of the Arena. Yeah, I'll take the Lord. We'll see what happens. And then here's between Crystal Golem and Lash, I think. And this deck's looking much more passive, but I do have the Lord, and I think Lash works really well with the Lord. It also works really well against Crystal Golem, so we'll take the Lash. Here we're taking Kong and Angel of Light. Banishment is alright. Murderous Necromancer is great if you're evil. Kong works really well with Surprise Attack, and Angel of Light I already have 2 good cards for. Here we're taking Muse. So Flame Strike is a fine card. It's not great, it's not terrible. It's good to know that my opponent has it, so I may be more willing to use my Angel of Light earlier. Nothing else in here is that crazy. Steel Golem is great if you have the cards for it. So here I'm taking Drain Essence, and I'm kind of curious what he took. It could have been like Thought Plucker or Drain Essence. I'm not sure. Or Thought Plucker or Final Task. Definitely wasn't Drain Essence. Then the other pick is Triceratops. So Triceratops develops the board really well, and gives you something even if your opponent kills it efficiently, because it draws a card. Bitten's fine. Lying in Wait isn't my favorite. Here it's between Plague and Sea Titan. I don't really have that many board clears, so Sea Titan's really awkward to deal with for me. Plague obviously helps fix that problem, but Sea Titan's just so strong. So I'm taking Sea Titan, passing the Plague, which means that my opponent probably is going to take it. So he'll have some board clears. I've passed one board clear, I believe, so far. Alright, I'm taking the Pyromancer and the Corpse Taker here. So Corpse Taker, I have so many high value 1 gold minions already that Corpse Taker, like, will help me get them back, which is great. I don't have that many zeros yet, so I'm looking more at a Dark Knight, as well as just its general power level. But Pack Alpha and Hurricane are both fine cards as well. Here, I'm going to go ahead and pick up the Avenging Angel, because it's a nice Punisher that's airborne. And then I'm really stuck in this weird boat, because I don't really want a third Punisher this early with the Rampaging Worm, because it's a lot of slow champions then. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just really the maximum amount. But Courageous Soul doesn't make a very convincing argument, and People's Champion's just worse. So we're going for it, and now we're not really wanting any more slow champions. Of course, we just pick up the Palace Guard, but I think I'm going to take the Wave of Transformation over it because I have so much slowness. Although Palace Guard is really strong against me, so maybe I take it. Wave of Transformation is really strong against me as well, though. We'll take the Palace Guard. We'll just... I don't know. Fireball and Erase. Fireball deals with Muse, Thought Plucker, all that good stuff. It's direct damage if you need it. And Erase is not a slow champion, whereas Thundarus is. And then here's the Faithful Pegasus I was talking about with the Lord of Arena. But there's also like Hasty Retreat and Inner Peace and Apocalypse. I'm looking at like the Hasty Retreat and Inner Peace, or Hasty Retreat and Apocalypse right now, because Hasty Retreat is a really good safeguard and it is also efficient against my Punishers, whereas Apocalypse is a board clear and I don't really have many of those yet. But I think I'm taking the Hasty Retreat because it just kind of counteracts all of my Punishers. Here I'm taking Thrasher Demon and Resurrection. Resurrection is very high value in this deck because I have so many strong cards, and then Thrasher Demon is just a 0-cost champion. We gotta back out and go back in. Here, we're probably gonna take the Noble Unicorn. We don't have the evil support for the Medusa. It kind of sucks to ship it over to my opponent, who I believe does. But maybe not, they've passed me a lot of evil cards. How much wild do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wild cards. So we could go up to 8 with 2 loyalty cards, but that's really awkward. We have how much blue? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue. So it's probably Blue Dragon. And I'm kind of stuck on the other. It's so slow though. I'm taking Strafing Dragon Warrior Golem, and that's simply because of the speed of my deck already. I want to increase it. Here's between Divine Judgment and Spike Trap. I passed the Crystal Golem, so I would really like the Spike Trap to mess with my opponent. But I currently have 1 board clear, so I definitely want the Divine Judgment. Here, Drinker of Blood is not in this deck. We don't have Flashfire or Wave of Transformation to work with it. So we're going to take the Mighty Blow and Transform, because Bellowing Minotaur is another slow champion. So this deck is alright. It's kind of awkward with its loyalties. It's got decent. It's got a lot of powerful cards, so it's got decent effects. Here, I'm keeping the Muse. I'm going to throw the Warrior Golem. Keep the Noble Unicorn. Fireball kills Thought Plucker. So I'm going to keep it. And then Resurrection's a draw too, so I'm going to keep it. So here I pick up the Lord of the Arena. I have a race. There's not much he can do to just straight up punish this. And I don't have that many better plays. So I'm just going to start off by throwing it at him. And say, I have a question. Do you have an answer? And it's very likely that he does, but it's probably not a clean answer. So I will be happy to eat your hunting raptors. Thank you. Oh, it worked! So now if he kills it on his turn or my turn, I have Resurrection. If he uses his gold to deal with it. And because I have everything but Medusa, I have pretty clean ways to keep it alive. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Alright, we're just gonna end up with a beautiful hand. Because everything is such high value now. By keeping the Lord of Arena in game, with Muse and Noble Unicorn coming out. Alright, so I've got 3 slow champions in my hand. That's kind of what I expected. That's why I didn't want them. But they're all such high value slow champions. Like, Triceratops develops the board. Oh. And the punish. So here, I'm not getting to draw cards with Noble Unicorn this turn, and I'm not getting 13 damage from my Lord of the Arena. But I am getting 11, 13 total damage. And my opponent spent their gold literally doing nothing. They are up on cards in their hand, but like, if my hand, or if my board doesn't get touched, my hand is gonna grow exponentially faster. Because I have Muse and Noble Unicorn in play. So if Muse lives, I get to draw extra cards on my turn. If Unicorn lives, I get Resurrection, draw 3, or Resurrection, return something to play, draw a card. Which is both insane. So what my opponent needs to do right now is play a board clear. Preferably for him, Inheritance of the Meek. I have Divine Judgment. Because that would banish everything. I wouldn't be able to resurrect all that. Wow, Amnesia just for the recycle. He's in panic mode. He's drawing 2 cards. So here I definitely want to be resurrecting something if he kills it. Like, if he plays Apocalypse, Destroy Everything, then I'm just going to Lord of the Arena back into play. Alright, so he's playing a blue card probably. He doesn't have the board clear. Just not sure what he's doing. Inner Peace, wow, okay. So I could resurrect my Muse, but that's just worse than drawing more cards. Yeah, this hand, these 4 cards are also high value. We'll attack with the Unicorn first, to try and bait him to spend his gold. Let's wave. Alright, there's the wave. Alright. So, now... Oh, shoot, right. Alright, I was gonna say now we play Rampaging Worm, but clearly not. We're gonna play the Sea Titan. It's the most awkward to deal with. And I don't have a Pump Spell in hand, so it's better than Conk. Triceratops was another option because it has Breakthrough. Yeah, so we're in a pretty darn good spot here. Obviously, we have 4 slow champions in our hand still, so that's not great. But Pyromancer on my opponent's turn here is great. Even though he gets to draw cards, like, drawing cards doesn't win your games if you don't draw your entire deck. Here we just swing 11. We have Brave Squire to make something huger. Drain Essence to kill his blocker. Of course, he has 3 blockers. Okay. How can I do this? Alright, we'll just battle pass. We'll try to get in with the Rampaging Worm, I suppose. So we could get in 7, but like I don't care about face damage right now. We're just caring about putting pressure on him and keeping our board state huge. He's taking it. So now we can Kong, Peliscard, or Triceratops. We could even Rampaging Worm and just kill his thing. I think I'm gonna try Triceratops here. And that's just because it draws a card. So it's slightly more resilient to board clear. And the card I drew was really nice, it's Strafing Dragon. I love Strafing Dragon. So if he attacks, that means he has a board clear, which means I want to use my Pyromancer on him. Because I would love to get value out of my Strafing Dragon. Yeah, so this is a very interesting game because I've been able to put pressure on my opponent with all these high value champions. So I've been able to pressure his life, the board, and not care about his hand as much. So here we're using our gold to damage him because the only time he would attack with a standard bearer here is if he has a board clearing effect. If he doesn't have a board clear, I have Brave Squire still to block whatever he plays, unless it's Juggernaut. Unless I took Juggernaut. I forget. Okay, he's got Hurricane. So I kind of walked into that one, technically. Because taking 2 there is completely safe. But that's okay. So here, we're just going to Kong that. And come in. Keep the pressure rolling. I could have also attacked and ended, and then played Rampaging Worm, Brave Squire to kill him if he didn't have anything, and spent his gold. Okay, he has Inner Peace, right? Okay, that's fine. He spent my turn losing 1 life, and he spent his turn, like, he spent that turn cycle trying to clean up my board. My board still got 24, 28, and his board's got nothing. He lost 1 life. I'm like 6 cards, he's at 5. I'm okay with this. And here I have like Angel of Light on his turn. Gain 10. I have a 5/6 airborne. Seems pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this game. Even though my hand was slow, it always had a play on my opponent's turn, which is all you really need. 1 play on your turn, 1 play on your opponent's turn. I have 2 plays exclusively for my turn and 4 plays for my opponent's turn right now. So even though it was slow, it managed to get itself back up. Here he plays a Gold Dragon, thinks he can get away with stealing some life. Clearly doesn't understand that he's behind. He can't attack me. So now Inner Peace is just not going to cut it. I have lethal going through his Inner Peace. He goes to 24, I swing for 24. So he's got to play a Zero cost. to block, which is fine. Yeah. So this is kind of how you just pressure them out. You just get every single high value champion in the game and win the game. Like Sea Titan, Kong, Palace Guard, Pyromancer, Triceratops, Muse. What else did I have? I had a Noble Unicorn. And some other stuff too. It was Noble Unicorn and Lord of the Arena, which isn't that high value, it's just high pressure. Alright, he's ending. Great. Attack. And picking up that lash there is huge. It enables my Strafing Dragon, and it enables my Kong to go through any chump blocks. Both of which are massive. Also, it enables my Rampaging Worm to get in for 24 breakthrough unbreakable blitz. Seems alright. Did I say 24? It's 23. And that's with the Lash plus Brave Squire on Rampaging Worm. And if he just takes this 11, then I just dome him for 5 with the Strafing Dragon. And if he doesn't take the 11, then he's probably spending a gold, which means my Kong's probably doming him for 13. And if he doesn't take either of those, then I'm still doming him for 15 with Strafing Dragon and Lash, or 24 with Rampaging Worm and Lash, or 23, I mean. So, like, I've got a lot of damage. There's not much he can do from this position, I don't think. Clearly he's thinking a lot about it. May have walked away. Not sure. He drew 2 cards. I don't think that's quite gonna cut it. Unfortunately for him. Really slow opponent on this last little bit. Just thinking through all his plays, probably. He probably has like a trump blocker for 0. He's trying to decide if it's better to use on the Sea Titan or the Kong. And the secret is, it doesn't matter. But, oh well. Yeah, I think he's done. May have timed out or something, I don't know. Yeah. So there's the timeout feature, where if you don't make a play for like 2 minutes, it will give you 1 more minute and say, why are you taking so long? So I'm gonna guess that he either timed out actually or just gave up and walked away. I definitely had this game in the bag though, so there you go. Good game, 1 gold. Even if it wasn't the most conventional ending. We'll try another real-time draft, see if we run into anyone else. This will probably be the last game. But it's been a good stream, so we'll see. We lost. Ugh, I hate losing. See if anyone hops into this queue. Give it a few minutes, and then maybe try finding real-time constructed. Maybe I do that. Yeah. And we'll be doing this with our blue aggro deck we made last week. Getting any real-time games, I guess. So we'll start a dual draft and a dual constructed. We may or may not play them on stream, depending on timing. But we got our draft going. Here's a really crazy 2 picks. So it's Guild Demon or Spike Trap. I think Guild Demon outweighs Spike Trap just a little bit. They're both very high on my opinion list, though. And then I believe we also started a constructed game against 1 gold. Okay. Our opponent who timed out in the draft game we just played. We'll try also finding real time while we wait, just because there's no reason not to. In real time, it just makes it a little easier to play on stream, because it keeps us on 1 game. Try one more time with the real-time draft. So once the alpha gets a bigger, or once the game gets a bigger player base, when it goes out of alpha, real-time is going to be much easier to queue. Because right now, I'd say there's less than 100 active players, or around 100 active players, and only like 10 to 15 who use the queues. Maybe more than that, but not many more. Whereas once it becomes more open than just to the Kickstarters, I think it will probably, in beta, it will probably be up at like 100 people playing at a time, or at any given time. Maybe that's a bit optimistic, but I think that it could get up there, and then once it gets fully released and has all the expansions and is finally tuned and all that, I think that we'll definitely have a big player base. I know that a lot of people who were active players early on in the alpha have slowed down because of kind of a lack of enjoyment out of just the base game or a lack of content. So once we get Uprising and Tyrants in here, I think there will be a lot more people playing, even if it's kept a number of players who technically own the game the same. So we picked Ceasefire out of that first pack over Ancient Chant and White Dragon. And then here we're taking Word of Summoning. And then I think Angelic Protector over the Gargoyle, actually. Here is between Erase and Faithful Pegasus. I'll take the Erase. Faithful Pegasus is also fine, though. Bry is stupid. Quite an interesting name. Here we're going to take the Jungle Queen and I think the turn. Thundarus just is not reliable enough. Alright, while we wait, we'll hop into the other draft. And say that we won the draft by seeing those two cards. We'll take this. Wow. Alright, well, Thought Plucker's the pick, but it doesn't feel that great. Triceratops and Keeper of Secrets. So Triceratops is a very high value champion, just in general. It establishes a huge board immediately. What is these packs? Can I just always draft against Drain? Whereas like Keeper of Secrets works really well in a lot of scenarios. Flame Strike I think is what the pick is here. Nothing's that great. I don't have any life gain, so making it so I don't have to play around Flame Strike is always beneficial. But like, if I had more cards for Succubus, I may have made Succubus the pick. Here it's between like taking the Plague or the Gin of Sands, and I'm gonna take the Plague. Just want to have at least one board player in your deck always, preferably like 4. Manageable with less than that, but oh jeez. Alright, so here we don't want to pass the Fireball because we have the Thought Plucker. We don't want to pass the Zombie Apocalypse or the Divine Judgment either. We're going to take the Zombie Apocalypse. But this pack's pretty nuts. Here we're taking Apocalypse and Resurrection. We don't have enough good for White Knight to be worthwhile. And Priest Evangeline's just not very good. Hop into the other draft. We're taking Muse. Yeah, this draft's nuts. Take Noble Unicorn, and I don't want any other cards. Guess we'll take People's Champion. Here we're taking Drain Essence. I think it's more likely for our opponent to take Drain Essence than Inner Peace, and either of them counteract a Flame Strike. I think they're still probably going to take the Inner Peace, but that's okay. I'd much rather have Drain Essence. Here I'm taking Rage, and then I ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 evil cards all of a sudden. So I think I'm going to take the Necromancer Lord here. Soul Hunter isn't that great, and Faint isn't either. Back to the draft with the Rain. We're taking Ceasefire. Here we could take Army. Army's not that great. Force Mage is probably the best card. We also need some zeros for this deck. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. 5, 6. Right. We don't really have that many Punishers, but this deck's looking more controlling. It's not looking as promising as last deck. Yeah, we'll still take these. I could have probably done the Avenging Angel over the Worm Hatchling, but that's okay. Alright, we gotta back out and go back in. Here we're taking Guild Demon. I think it's just the best card in the pack. I'll hop into Rain's game. Take these two. Back into Bry's game. Take the Hurricane and probably the Ogre Mercenary. Corpse Taker's also decent. Has some high value champions. Definitely want a few more champions in this deck. But Brave Squire, you can't say no to. So there you go. Here we're going to take the Apocalypse, or the Plague. And here we're taking, not T-Rex. Oh, it's kind of a decision. We'll take those. Yes, please. He has like no board clear, so it's even better. Murderous Necromancer seems like the fine pick. This is this one. We'll take this. Here we have the Zombie Apocalypse. We don't have anything else towards the Drinker of Blood. And it's so late that I don't want to just draft it. I think Surprise Attack's probably the pick. Of course I'm going to get past Flashfire or Wither now, so, you know. Here, it's definitely not Strafing Dragon. We have 5 wild cards. I think it's these two. We do need a Punisher. It's also tempting to take the Crystal Golem. I did pass the Spike Trap though, and Inheritance is another board clear. I do like board clears. Yeah, we'll take the Crystal Golem. I'm not sure which one's better in this scenario. My turn. Throw away the Flame Strike, keep everything else. Could also throw away the Necromancer Lord. Either way is fine, I think. So definitely throwing the Flame Strike. We'll keep the Necromancer Lord. We'll try and make it work. We're just going to play this and pass. If he plays like a champion, I'm just going to bounce it with a race. If he draws 2, I'm going to draw 2 with Zombie Apocalypse. If he muses, I'm going to Force Mage. Yep, he's just taking the turn. So hopefully he doesn't have like just a Palace Guard or something. So it'll be less than ideal the bounce, and it would get him ahead on the board. Yeah, this deck is missing a bit of board establishing champions, but at the same time, it has 1, 2, 3. Only 3? I thought I had more than 3 board clears. There you go. Pack Alpha. Interesting. So Zombie Apocalypse doesn't seem that bad, but I'm just gonna erase a wolf. That's a nice pickup right there, that ceasefire. So now zombie apocalypse is looking less required for now. Juggernaut off the top. We'll attack with this first. Make him think that I've got something. I'd be very surprised if he blocked it with the white dragon. I do have the force mage to back it up, but it's still not great for me. Wow, 5, 4, 3. That's the exact opposite of what you wanted to do. Pew. Pew. Rawr. So that was kind of a pretty favorable outcome. I'm pretty happy with where that went. So he's taking 7, going to 21. Then I just end turn. Oh man. Our opponent's used over 3 minutes. I've used less than 1. The less than 1 on my part is because I've been able to think over his period of time. I'm probably just gonna cease fire this turn immediately. High King. What do you even do with High King? Gold Dragon. Lord of the Arena. A lot of Punishers. So maybe I don't cease fire this turn. Maybe I just zombie apocalypse strat it. Wither. Okay, so he's got 2 cards he can't use on my turn. Zombie apocalypse gives him 3 and me 2. Thanks. If I zombie apocalypse, we both have zombies. On my turn, I could potentially Necromancer Lord, take his High King. Doesn't have Blitz, never mind. We're just gonna draw 2 here. Great. Well, I think I just steal his High King. I could also just bring back could bring back Force Mage. Bringing back Force Mage doesn't seem bad. Although picking up that Plague, I could just Plague, draw cards, and kill High King. Force Mage kills High King. Turning High King is less high value. I like value. Yeah, I guess we take Necromancer Lord. Show him these 2. As much as I want Pack Alpha, this is just so much better. Because he's got nothing to do. He has Gold Dragon and Lord of the Arena. So if he attacks with his white dragon, I just cease fire. If he plays one of them and attacks with it first, then I just turn. I'm in a pretty good spot. Obviously I take 5 from white dragon, which isn't ideal, but like I've got some life gain in my deck. some being, one trained essence. Alright, he's playing that, and now does he attack with White Dragon? Both at the same time. Wow. How greedy can you get? So I could play a Guild Demon, take double block, get the full clear, but then he gains 6. Do I care about him gaining 6? But the full clear isn't that important, because I'll be able to high king. Oh, I know, this is not a full clear, no. Interesting. Let's get that full clear potential. I guess I should instantly ping him, but it's not too important. He's already played Wither. And he only gets to kill one. Yeah, he kills one, and if it's not the White Dragon, I kill White Dragon. This is better. This is great. Darn, you get to gain 6. Alright, so I didn't draw white. So I could Plague and draw 2 first. I think Plague draw 2 is going to be my play. I did draw white. So taking hiking now does give it loyalty. But taking Pack Elf is still probably better. Probably even better to take Gold Dragon. We'll take the Gold Dragon. Put him in the awkward spot. I think he doesn't have the gold for my turn. And then on his turn, he gets to play Lord of the Arena, attack, get blocked by Word of Summoning, and then get banished by his own High King. Yeah, this is a silly board state. That is not looking good for him. I've just gotten to keep engines out forever because he's out of resources. Draw 2 with Rage. The other option would be more aggressive. Take Pack Alpha. So Pack Alpha is 5, 11, 13, 15 lethal, potentially. Seems probably better. In which case, do this. In which case I should have blocked with the Relic Protector, but... Alright, so we force Mage's Face. We bring back Pack Alpha. And we say, swing. Does he have a play that is reasonable? A strike. No loyalty. So that's 10, 14. Put him to 2. Oh no. Yeah. We got this. Good game. Sorry, Bri. Still stupid. Bri is stupid. Or no. Yeah, this is 2 less actually. I'm the stupid one. Yeah, concession. Good game, Brian. Stupid. Wow, this pack though. Take Rage. It's better than Lash in most scenarios. Final Task. Cool Dragon. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for the stream, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I will be streaming on this upcoming Monday, and I believe the Monday after that as well as this upcoming Thursday. I will be at Origins Game Fair from the 13th to the 19th, probably. So I won't be able to stream on Thursday the 15th. I'll try to stream 19th, but I'm not sure if I will be able to. And then, yeah, thank you for tuning in. Follow if you have not previously. I have links to various resources in the description. My YouTube channel is going to be getting this video uploaded to it. Yeah, thanks for watching.